After a few days of noticing that the Naira deposit and withdrawal channel is not open anymore, we came to realize the reason why this usually happens. And I need you to pay rapid attention right now because I'm going to tell you exactly what happens and why it happens like that on OKTrading. Okay, so first and first, if you are making deposit or you are withdrawing with Naira on OKTrading, there are some things you need to avoid in order to avoid delay on your deposit and on your withdrawal, right? This platform is a very long-term platform and it's not a platform that is crashing anytime soon. So just make sure you do it with peace of mind, but make sure you put all of these things in place, okay, to bypass the bank level restriction and all of that, because there are some restrictions on Naira Bank and everything. First and first is the multi-channel routing, especially OPay and PalmPay, all of that. So if you are trying to transfer money with OPay or you are trying to withdraw into OPay and you have issues trying to withdraw into any of them, just use the other one. Okay, for example, let's say you used OPay and the transaction failed, then try using PalmPay. If it failed, then use another bank and it's definitely going to work. Okay, so secondly is the anti-money laundering disclaimer and all of that. There is this restriction during transfer. You may encounter system risk pop-up and all of that with OPay. If you are transferring with OPay, most especially, you might see some kind of risk something pop up. That doesn't mean anything. Just go ahead with your transaction because this platform uses the US MSB license, not Nigeria license. It is US. That is why you are seeing those pop-ups. So you are very safe. Just go ahead with your transaction and your transaction is 100% secure. Just confirm the warning that it involves no risk and you are good to go. And thirdly, there is strict withdrawal formatting right now. And this withdrawal formatting is very important. It's something you need to take note of. Now we want to avoid bank from we want to stop bank from noticing that we are trading, okay? Because they do not really support crypto trading and all that. So let's assume we want to place withdrawal with Naira now. We select NGN. So now you can see that the amount I have here is 53,743. 53743. So if I put that in, then you are going to see that the amount I'm going to be credited with, if you check here, it has decimal points, right? So right now we need to avoid decimal points, right? We need to avoid decimal points so that OKTrading is not going to be having problem with Naira banks anymore, with Nigeria banks. Okay, so to avoid that decimal point, let's just withdraw 53740, and you can see that. So now we are left with no decimal points. Okay, so which means we are good to go. We are going to get exactly 51,053 Naira. So there should be no cover. Please avoid any cover. Avoid it. Just remove the last digit of the amount you want to withdraw, turn it to 0, and you are going to have something cool. Okay, so then after that you can go ahead and select your bank name and then submit your withdrawal. Okay, so don't forget you can always go with either cryptocurrency or go with Naira deposit or Naira withdrawal. Okay, so now I'm going to be telling you again, the 5-minute signal group is one of the best ones you can actually start trading with. And of course, I have already made videos on how to trade with the 5-minute signal group earlier on this channel. Okay, but for the sake of those that doesn't understand it yet, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a review of the video again. Let your mind be at peace because the winning rate on the 5-minute signal group is 95% or more. Okay, so which means you can't lose money. And even if you lose all your capital with the OKTrading 5-minute signal, as long as you use the calculator and you're trading with 8 faces, they are going to refund you 100% of your capital. Okay, 100% of your capital. So the trading time is 9 o'clock in the morning and 5 p.m. in the evening, Nigerian time. So of course we have the calculator, and I'm going to show you again how to use the calculator. I'll give you a typical example of how their compensation plan actually works using the calculator. So if I get over to the calculator over here, clicking on it, you're going to land on this section over here, and what we want to do is to select BTC. It is selected automatically by default. So let's say I put in 100 US dollars. Let's say that's the amount I'm having on my balance. Then you're going to see this section that says face. Okay, so apparently we need the 2.5x and 8 faces. Okay, 2.5x and 8 SP. So that's it. So now what they mean if you are trading with 5-minute signal, I'm going to put the link to all of the signal channels in the description of this video. So if you are trading with 5-minute signal, you enter the first trade with this, enter the second one with this, enter the third one with this, and none of them happen to be a win until you get to the last one. Then when you get to the 8th one and you still lose, they're going to return all this money back to you. Everything that you have spent, they're going to return it back to you. But if you are trading with 1-minute signal on ETH, you select 8SP on 2.5. Then that means if you have any loss, they are going to return the last amount that you traded with, which is this one. Is the only one they are going to return to you. Okay, that's the only one they are going to return to you as far as 1-minute trading is concerned. Okay, but for 5 minutes BTC trading, they are going to return everything from A to Z, from phase 1 to phase 8. They are going to return it back to you. So if you join the 5-minute signal channel, this is 5 minutes here. Make sure you select 5 minutes before you start your trading. Okay, and the signal channel link is going to be in the description of this video because they didn't add it on their website, but I'm going to add it in the description and comment section of this particular video. And now that you've selected 5 minutes, you want to go ahead and use the calculator. That's also very important, right? And right now, let's assume I'm having $1,000 on my account. I'm going to click calculate. I'm going to select BTC. Then this is the SP we want to use. So I'm just going to take a screenshot of this. I'm going to take a screenshot and I'm going to also snap it with my second phone. So in your own case, I can actually advise you to, write it down somewhere so that it's going to be very accessible whenever you want to use it. Okay. So now I have taken a screenshot of it, and that screenshot is basically what I'm going to be using right now. Okay. So now I'm going back to the trading page, BTC 28. So if you are trading on 5 minutes, the signal they are dropping is for BTC 28. So I'm going to click 5 minutes, and now I need to go ahead and join the Telegram channel for the 5-minute signal. This is the channel over here. I'm going to put the link to this channel in the description of this video. Okay, and also it's going to be in the comment section as well. Remember, I told you the trading time for the 5-minute signal is 9 o'clock a.m. in the morning and 5 o'clock p.m. in the evening if you are in Nigeria. All right, because they use Singapore time, and that is 4 p.m. in the evening and 12 a.m. in the midnight in Singapore time. But in Nigeria time, it is 9 a.m. in the morning and 5 p.m. in the evening. So now I'm in the signal channel, and we are currently expecting the signal to start dropping right now. Okay, so I'm on the trading page, and I have my the amount my calculator have done for me. I have it in front of me right now. My first entry capital is 0.983, right? So I'm gonna insert that, and we are gonna wait for the signal to start dropping. All right, now they are starting. As you can see, now the very first signal has dropped, and now we are clicking on big. Okay, so it's 5-minute signal. Make sure you are on 5 minutes. Don't make mistake. 5 minutes. So this time you don't need to rush. Take your time. Okay, take your time because the signal time is long. It's 5 minutes. So we are clicking on big, and as you can see, this is big over here. So when you click on it, put in the first entry amount from your calculator. Click on trade, and again click on trade. Okay, so you are going to be trading with peace of mind here. You don't need to rush. 5 minutes is a lot, so the countdown is here for you. Before you won't be able to enter the trade again, that time is going to be remaining maybe about 20 seconds or 15 seconds, so you still have enough time. So I'm going to click on trade, and that means the trade has been implemented, as you can see right now. Okay, so we just have to wait patiently for the result of this trade in 5 minutes time, so you can keep watching the time countdown up here. Okay, so again, whenever you want to enter another signal, if your phone is a phone that usually slows a little bit, or maybe the RAM is not high, you might actually find yourself again on the 1 minute section. Like you might find out that the thing has changed itself to 1 minute. Make sure you remember to change it back to 5 minutes before you enter the trade. Change it back to 5 minutes so that you are not going to have losses. Okay, so and then make sure you work with your calculator very well. That's very important. Like I said earlier, this 5-minute signal guarantees you up to 95% winning potential, 95% winning rate. Okay, and as you can see, the last signal which they even dropped yesterday evening around 5 p.m, it was all straight winning, like all straight winning. They didn't have any loss at all. They didn't have any loss. As you can see, they inform us it was 5 direct wins. This is it, and this is the other one. As you can see, this is the other one, and this is the other one. So they dropped about, I think, 10 signals and all of them was a win, straight win, right? So this is why I said this 5 minute signal is also very good if you work well with it and you understand exactly how it works. So now we are watching over the time counts down, so we get the result of this trade. We still have 2 minutes plus left. I'm just going to pause this recording until we have about some seconds left so that we are going to get the result. So already while that time countdown is going on, make sure you've insert, well, you don't need to rush. Okay, now the time countdown is remaining this few seconds, and now we are going to wait for the results of this trade. Okay, the trade has completed right now, and let's stay glued. And as you can see, it was a loss, but that's no problem. Of course, now we are going to click on big again on the next period. Mind you, make sure you check well and you are still on 5 minutes. Okay, and right now we have to click on big again. I have just clicked on that, and now working with my calculator, I need to put in the next amount on the face count. Okay, that's 2.459. Click on trade and click on trade. Waiting for the time counts down now so we can get the results of this trade. I'm still going to pause this video while we wait. Okay, the trade is about to end now, and now we are going to wait for the results of this trade. Okay, all right, this trade happened to be a win, as you can see over here. Okay, so of course they are still going to drop another signal. I think there is a specific number of wins that they usually work towards on each signal section, right? So now they drop another one, and this time around we have to click on alt. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and click on alt, and this time around you should know that we are going back to the initial amount on our calculator, which is 0.983, right? So we are going to click on trade, and we are going to click on trade. Okay, so remember I already told you the platform prompts you to always follow the 8-phase signal formats. Okay, so if you follow the 8 phase, and of course you now have a loss after you follow that 8 phases, the platform already owes to give you your 100% refund. That means they are refunding your capital 100%. This is what I mean. If you deposit $50 and maybe you've made some profits alongside that $50, maybe you've made profit of $60 in, you've made profit of let's say $40 in total, making $90 on your account. Now if you eventually refuse to withdraw your profits and later you lost everything, they are going to refund you your main capital, which is that $50. Okay, and that's exactly how the platform tends to work right now. So while we wait for the results of this trade, I'm still going to pause this recording. So the trade has just ended right now, and boom, as you can see, we also won this particular trade. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this video short. Those are 2 winning trades that we've just gotten right there, and trust me, the platform is still dropping more signals. They always drop like about 10 signals over here. For each session they drop like about 10 signals. So now the next thing which I want to explain is the compensation that they're going to give you on ETH trading, because if you love ETH trading, yeah, definitely you know that it is more profitable. So the compensation they are going to give you on ETH trading, let me explain it right now. So they actually have it in form of a percentage, right? Let me show you how I received the message from the management. They show it in form of percentage, and the percentage is quite very understandable. So if your money was $10 to $49, they are going to give you 10% as compensation if you lose everything by following the signal up to the 8th stage. Okay, and if your deposit or your money was 50 to 499, they give you 15% of that amount. If it's 500 and above, they give you 20% of that amount by the end of the day if you lose, right? So that is actually offered for people's losses simply by using the new setup, right? So the new setup on the ETH, that's actually how it works. And you're going to see that, however, this can be settled once per day before 1 a.m. Singapore time, and you must come to claim it, otherwise you will not be compensated. So that is exactly how it works right there. And you have to send them something if you want to claim that particular compensation. And what exactly do you have to send them? You're going to send them your profile, your reports, your loss reports. That is the profit and loss report. And to send them your profit and loss report, you need to go over to your mine page over here. Then you are going to see the profits or loss report, and on this page you are going to show them everything. Just screenshot it and send it to them, and this is what is going to help them to confirm whether you trade using the calculator or you were actually trading on your own. So if you were trading on your own, they are not going to compensate you. They're going to ask for your ID anyways. So this is going to be your ID. So yours is going to be different. You're going to find it up here. Just click on the copy icon in front of it and then provide it for them and you are good to go. Okay. Mind you, the only person who is giving the compensation is Miss Alice. I'm going to put her contact in the comment section of this video. She is always active on Telegram. That is the only person that gives the compensation. So whenever you lose on the 8th stage and you want to get compensation or refund, just go connect with her. Come to this video and pick up her contact in the video comment section. Okay, so thanks for watching this video and I believe you find it helpful. Don't forget to share this update with your friends because you're going to earn even more money if you invite friends to this particular opportunity. Till I see you on my next video, stay blessed and be real. Thanks for watching.